Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to Stars of Hope 367, day 252 of your healing journey to wholeness, to becoming a better version of yourself, empowered, inspired, motivated, balanced, and harmonized. We continue our healing journey with healing the mind and the spirit. I think before I speak. Words make a powerful impact and they're not easily forgotten. Wounds inflicted by words of anger or hate can last a very long time. So, this is something we will be working on during the meditation, focusing on something that has been painful or hurtful because of what someone has said, either intentionally or unintentionally, and we have taken it on board and it's become part of our belief system. It's time to release that belief and empower yourself, moving forward into a space of freedom, confidence, and increasing your self-esteem in the process. So if you would like to now make yourself comfortable, sitting with your back supported, your spine erect yet relaxed, and your head resting gently on the top of your neck. And get into the gap, the grounding, the attunement, and the protection. Grounding by imagining thick, strong, wide roots going from the soles of your feet into the earth, deep down towards the very core of the earth, and getting a sense of them being securely and firmly held by Mother Earth, just like the roots of all the vegetation on the planet are, from the tiniest little seedlings to the wise, ancient, big trees. Attunement, turning your awareness into the divine spark at the core of your being, the life force or the divine presence. And as you focus your attention there, get a sense of it expanding, because where our attention goes, energy flows and things become more obvious from being a subtle presence. And protection, getting a sense of becoming aware of or imagine a huge sphere filled with pure, brilliant white universal light coming down and settling all around you, extending to the space in front, the space to your right, to the space behind you, space to your left, space above, and space below. And know that this sphere filled with pure, brilliant white universal healing light is protective, and it is protecting your energy space and your meditation space. And only energies of the highest intent and integrity may enter this space with your permission. And now gently close your eyes, focusing your awareness on the in-breath and the out-breath. With your next breath in, breathing in calm. On the out-breath, letting go of anything you no longer need at this point in time. With your next breath in, breathe in peace, and on the out-breath, let go of anything you wish to release at this point in time. With your next breath in, breathe in stillness, and on the out-breath, let go of anything that no longer serves you at this point in time. With your next breath in, breathe in peace, calm and stillness. And on the out breath, let go of anything that no longer serves you, anything you wish to release, anything you no longer wish to hold on to. And allowing this process now to continue gently and effortlessly in the background as you focus your attention and mentally scan your body from the top of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet and the tips of your toes, becoming aware of any area where there's any tension or holding on to emotional, mental and physical pain, and allowing your breath to flow into that space, softening and easing the area on the out breath, letting go. With every in-breath, feel this area softening and easing. And on the out-breath, letting go, releasing and relaxing. Breathing in gently into the space, peace, calm and stillness. Feeling the softening and the easing on the in-breath, on the out-breath, letting go, releasing and relaxing. And continue to scan your entire body, becoming aware of any tension or holding onto past emotional, mental or physical pain from any time, and directing your breath into that space, softening, easing on the in-breath, on the out-breath, letting go, releasing and relaxing. And now allowing this process of scanning, breathing into the space and releasing on the out-breath to continue effortlessly in the background, turning your attention to the pure, brilliant white universal light surrounding you and breathing this in and getting a sense of it flowing in soft, gentle waves, relaxing, clearing and healing as it spreads into all the organs and tissues, into every single cell, every molecule, every atom, into the subatomic spaces and particles, through them and around them. On the out breath, letting go and sensing what you've released escape as wispy grey smoke, which is transformed by the pure, brilliant white universal light within the sphere and flows back out to the universe, drawing in more and more of this pure, brilliant white universal light and getting a sense of it filling your entire being, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, and from your shoulders down to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, relaxing, clearing and healing as it spreads, flowing effortlessly into all the organs and tissues, into every single cell, every molecule, every atom, into the subatomic spaces and particles, through them and around them, relaxing, clearing and healing. On the out breath, continuing to let go and sensing what you've released escape as wispy grey smoke, which is transformed by the pure, brilliant white light within the sphere and flows back out to the universe. Continuing to breathe in peace, calm and stillness and this pure, brilliant white universal light and getting a sense of your entire being being filled with peace, calm, and stillness, and the pure, brilliant white universal light, the nature of which is relaxing, clearing, and healing. And now focusing your attention on your heart center, becoming aware of it softening, easing, relaxing, and opening, allowing the energies of peace, calm, and stillness, and the pure, brilliant white universal light, which is relaxing, clearing, and healing, to flow out in all directions, a full 360 degrees. And getting a sense of being filled and surrounded by peace, calm, and stillness, and the pure, brilliant white universal light. And resting in this unified field, focusing your breath on breathing in and out to an equal count, whether it's a 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, or 6-6, for about a minute. I will let you know when the time is complete. Simply breathing in the peace, calm, and stillness, and the pure, brilliant white universal light to a count that suits you. Starting to bring your awareness gently back to the here and now, feeling your feet on the floor, your body in the chair, and your breathing. Tuning in and getting a sense of how you are on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Bringing your awareness back fully to the here and now, opening your eyes and coming back totally into the present. Well done. And welcome back. Thank you very much for listening and watching. If this is where we part company for today, I wish you a delightful day ahead. Until tomorrow, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste. And if we are staying for the inspirational cards and thoughts, let's get started. The Motivation Manifesto. Love was never absent from our lives. It is not bound in our hearts or in our relationships, and thus it is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. We can change our awareness and our thoughts by thinking that there is no love in our lives or in our relationships. There always is. It's a perception of it that changes, and it's really important to remember that love is the glue of the universe. And so while we are consciousness, awareness, and alive, we are love. And love is always around us. We need to allow it in and stop building walls and blocks, preventing it coming in or getting out from our hearts. The affirmators in love and relationship. Compassion. I choose compassion over criticism. Walking a mile in other people's shoes reminds me they might be going through something tougher than I think. Like their shoes are too tight, or they're the kind of shoes that are too casual to be dressy and too dressy to be casual. Basically, I have no idea what they're dealing with privately, so I'll cut them some slack and be thankful for the shoes I have been dealt. That's an interesting image. A senator in high heels. The voice of knowledge cards. Our emotions tell us how we are doing in our life. If we don't like our emotional reaction, we need to clean up the lies that we believe. By following our emotions, we change our beliefs and our circumstances change. So it's about changing the inner world to change the outer world. The Life Navigator deck is happiness. It's much easier to enjoy yourself when you're not thinking about yourself. To be happier, practice engaging with life in a spirit of wholehearted, immersive play. And being totally present in the moment. The Whispers of Healing card today is negativity. That's interesting. I will read the expanded meaning. Negative feelings are a natural part of human experience. Grief and anger are ordinary, healthy reactions to the loss of a loved one, or someone mistreating you, or when life seems to be spiraling out of your control. When you're emotionally healthy, you can acknowledge your feelings without becoming stuck in a negative spiral. When a challenge comes along, many people have a default mechanism that automatically goes to the worst case scenario. For example, you could become overly concerned that a small mistake at work will cost you your job, or that a thoughtless comment will end a relationship and you will end up lonely forever. One of the best ways to heal negativity is to focus on the positives. It may take baby steps to bring this healing about. Your every thought, word, and behavior has a huge impact on your overall health. Take steps to consciously monitor your pessimism. Interrupt your negative thoughts with positive ones. It may take time, but gradually you will train yourself to let go of the negative. You can reprogram yourself to be in full control of your emotions and make the healthier choice to remain upbeat and positive. A fairy lies under a tree with her arm across her forehead, portraying depletion and distress. The hand on her head draws attention to worry and mental activity. The mushrooms surrounding the fairy symbolize the human soul's ability to grow through darkness. The task at hand may seem overwhelming, but you have the fortitude to change the outcome. You are always in control. Nobody else is in control other than you. So focus on changing how you feel. Baby steps. Read an inspirational book. Watch a movie. Talk to a friend. And little by little, you move from a place of negativity to optimism. The Winged Wisdom card today is Phoenix. Complete renewal, courage, and release. I surrender to my higher self to become what I am. Let your ego and its attachment to control give way to a higher plan. You do not need to protect yourself from outgrowing your previous life and identity. It is not time to hold on to the past, especially the way you have been seeing yourself, thought about the world, and chosen to behave. You have the ability to truly become a more fearless and vibrant version of yourself, and you have the courage within to allow this to happen. You and your life are destined to go through major transformation. It may push your buttons at times, but you are divinely protected by a higher loving energy, and you will come through the transition successfully. So just like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And if it did not dissolve into a pile of ashes, it could not be reborn as a younger, more vital aspect of itself. Phoenix. Phoenix is an ancient being of majestic wisdom and powerful spiritual totem for the unstoppable spirit. This mythical firebird is reborn from the ashes of the fire that seems to destroy it. The phoenix brings soul medicine for renewal after devastating experiences or situations where all seems lost. Phoenix promises we will prevail, that life will continue, but in an entirely new way, as though we are born anew after a deep struggle or painful karmic cycle. For the alchemist, Phoenix is a symbol of hope as it transforms a dire situation, death, to generate positive energy and light. As a solar being, Phoenix represents the coming of the light. At dawn, the sun appears to be reborn after its retreat into darkness. Phoenix reassures us of our ability to bounce back and be reborn after a dark night of the soul. But we cannot be the same as we were. We must emerge as a new version of ourselves. Phoenix is courageous in the face of symbolic death. Its willingness to be reborn, vulnerability, taking flight with untested wings can help us find the strength and willingness we need to discover and step into our new selves. Phoenix guides us to look at the parts of our lives and our ways of being that need to be purified in the divine fire of courageous surrender so that can be released and transformed into something new. We can face symbols or symbolic death at many levels of our being at various times of our lives. Letting go of the forms that no longer serve our souls opens the sacred doorways into fulfillment. When we step up into our divine potential, Phoenix is the guardian at the threshold. So it's important to remember that change isn't always something we need to worry about. If a caterpillar feared the change into a chrysalis, it would never become a butterfly. And the only thing that's constant in life is change. And change is constant. It's constant evolution. It's constant growth. It's moving our awareness into a different space, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. Every moment we have learned something and we change moment to moment. I remember reading in a book somewhere, a mind once stretched by learning never regains its original dimensions. How can we go back to what we were before we have a new experience, a new understanding? We're always that little bit wiser, that little bit more mature, that little bit more free every time we move from one situation into another. The power of now. See if you can catch yourself complaining in either speech or thought about a situation you find yourself in, what other people do or say, your surroundings, your life situation, even the weather. To complain is always non-acceptance of what is. That's interesting. Food for thought. Thank you very much for your support and watching. I hope you've enjoyed the inspirational cards. Have a delightful day ahead. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste.